Alright, the Victron charger plug for the pickup. Built this yesterday. Just soldered on the ends for the Anderson plug. Stick it in and then go to the shop and weld it on. Alright, got the wires tied on. Weld in just like that. We'll be set. This. The plan is to mount it right there beside that ground wire somewhere, somehow. We'll see how it goes. All right, starting the install of that. We got the grounds box hooked up. And I'm going to put a breaker on the output side and one on the input side. All right, got the Victron all wired in the pickup. The settings set on the app. Had to build an extension cord to reach my camper without loading it. This goes in the side over there. We'll start the pickup. Everything's set. It should have kicked on in here. But it hasn't. There, she just came to life. I think there's a 2-minute delay on the system. It's charging at 13 volts, the plus sign, 31 amps, 400 watts. The little arrows going up next to the 145 means it's charging. And we're at 89%. Have 180 amp hours between those two deep cycle marine batteries. Got the Renogy shunt wired in there. A small inverter to run the computer or charge the drones or whatever. And then I bought some bus bars to clean up the wiring down there now that everything works. So that's that. Alright, the Renogy shunt monitor seems to do that when it's charging, the flashing. Hopefully that'll is just what it's supposed to do. So we're charging at whatever that was, 29 amps, 28.8. So we'll shut the pickup off. Make sure that the auto disconnect is working properly. So it quit flashing. Let me get inside. And it went dark. Can't see that very well, but it's at 13.1 volts. That's what's in the battery. 0 amps coming in, 0 watts going out. And the little arrows beside the 146 amp hours are gone because nothing's going on. If I turn on the power to the camper, now those hours are going down because it's discharging at 3 amps. I've got all the lights on. There's only 3 in here and the radio. So it's drawing 39 watts. Also added this cheap solar charger. I don't have much for panels and don't draw much power anyway. But mounted that in there. Then I put a USB charger here that does C and A, and also when you turn it on has a voltmeter, which will do parasitic draw. It's wired direct, so you gotta make sure you turn that off in storage. And up here, put a cigarette lighter plug for Starlink in particular. I ordered the cable for that. And then that one, I don't know if you can see it, is a 65 watt USB-C that's supposed to be able to run the Starlink also. And this one also has a voltmeter when you turn it on. And that's a parasitic draw too. It's not going through the converter, which means it's not connected to that switch. So you just gotta remember to turn them off. And I think that's about it.